Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your shadow side reading. So in this reading, we will dive in to see your shadow side and what's hidden beneath the surface and how it's affecting your life personally, financially, and in your relationships. So I'm going to pull 7 cards with questions. In the meantime, I will tell you that I missed you and you're more than welcome in my channel, Taurus. If you like this kind of reading, you can comment down below, subscribe, and like this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So, Taurus, what's beneath the surface? What is beneath the surface? The Eight of Cups. How is it affecting you? How is this affecting Taurus? The Strength card. What is the source for all this? What is the source for all this? What is the source for all this? The Nine of Swords. What can you learn from all this? What can you learn from all this? 2 cards wanted to pop out. I'm going to take it. You know what? It's a seven card reading. So if it's going to pop up again, okay. Again, what can you learn from all this, Taurus? What can you learn from all this? The Tower. How can you heal and integrate it all to your life, to your existence? Judgment. What inner strength or spiritual... wait. Very excited. Taurus, your energy is all over. Again. What inner strength or spiritual gift do you have to receive and claim? The Devil. Interesting. And okay, what is the next step or the path waiting for you? What is the next step or the path is waiting for you, Taurus? The Six of Cups. So let's dive in, Taurus. All right, Taurus. So what's happening beneath the surface? We have the Eight of Cups. Now, these cards in your personal life could speak of a will to step away from things that feels heavy on your shoulders. Leave behind what is no longer serving you. It could mean anything to a lot of people. But you know, when we're looking at the Eight of Cups, we will see this man is stepping away from 8 cups that he achieved. So he's stepping away from past achievement in order for him to seek something else, something that he doesn't even know what, because with the moon in here and the vibe of the cards, it seems like, you know, he doesn't have the clarity, but he knows that he wants to step away from something that is no longer serving him, although he achieved a lot in this journey. Now, in your finances, it could be that you are stepping away from some situation at work that you feel maybe is, you know, a lot of toxicity with the devil in here, or something that you feel, again, maybe it's not worth your time, maybe it's not worth the achievement, maybe it's not worth your skills, maybe you are qualify for this, or maybe you're just fed up with getting only 8 cups when you feel like you want the 9 and the 10 of cups, which is a wish fulfillment. So something is not satisfying you in your workplace or in your finances situation. Maybe you feel like that you want to earn more money, looking at new ways, want to find and search new ways to increase your finances. In your relationships, now it doesn't have to be romantic. I am only putting it out there. There is a sense of maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe to walk away from something that you want maybe to have a new perspective on. I feel like if it's something that you want to understand what happened there, maybe you want to understand what's more you want something else in your life, and you want to understand the process, you want to understand what happened there, and how can you do things differently this time. So I feel like this is what happening beneath the surface for you. Let's move on to the next question, the next card, which is strength. You could be dealing with a Leo, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with an Aries, heavy Scorpio energy in here. And I feel that, when I'm looking at all the cards, I feel like this is a breakthrough for you. This is a major change. So this shadow side reading could maybe affect your decisions, could be leading you to something that maybe you can't find how to do it on your own right now. So I hope I can help you, and this reading could help you. Now, the strength card, which how is it hurting you? So in your personal life, when we're looking at the strength card, there is a fear of maybe handling and facing the reality, and it could maybe stop you from time to time from taking risk, or to follow your heart and act on what you really want, your wish fulfillment from your heart. Because although it's a nice card with a nice energy, and it speaks about love and control in a nice way, it could suggest with the devil in here that you have fears of acting the way that you want to act, of being who you want to be. In the personal matter, in your finances, it could suggest that you have a lack of security, a lack of maybe you preventing yourself from opportunities of growth, or taking big decisions, right decisions, because you lack of confidence in this field. So I feel like if we are talking about the shadow work and understanding how it's hurting you, maybe there is something here that you can, take advice from someone, treat yourself somehow, in making your confidence more stable, and getting more stable in the way that you are feeling about yourself and about money. Now, in the relationships, I feel that is hurting you because, it's insecurity, it's fears, it's lack of communication, distance, emotional distance, even feeling a sense of being bound to a situation with a devil, feeling attached, feeling like you don't want to lose control, because then everything will collapse with the tower in here. Yeah, and I feel like there is a sense of maybe I said already. I feel I said it like emotional distance. Like you're not letting yourself feel or being open or lose control in a good way when you are in relationships. It's like you always have to be on guard. It's always have to be you have to be in control. Otherwise, you're going to I don't know. Give yourself to the situation, and because you don't have maybe a lot of uh, you know what's the word that I'm looking for. um Hold on 1 minute. Self-confidence. Thank you, brain. Because you feel like maybe you don't have self-confidence in, or feel like lack of confidence in the situations when you are in a relationship, then you feel like it's going on a safe side and not being true to your own feelings. So when we look at the Nine of Swords in what is the source for all this, we will see that the source in the personal matter, the source is always speaking about the intellect, the mind, the thoughts, the communication. So it seems that in your personal life, it's the source is the tension of negativity, of negative thoughts, of anxiety, of regret from the past. So maybe there is something here in your personal life that is always, you had disappointment after disappointment, because there is nine swords in here. So it's a lot of disappointment, and you fear that if you are going to be true to your heart, true to yourself, that if you are going to walk away from toxicity, maybe you find yourself in a loop. Maybe you find yourself again feeling anxiety, feeling regret. So basically, I feel like I'm speaking to a Taurus that most of the time lives in the past. With the Six of Cups in here, it's an indication that you are having anxiety because you don't know how to approach the future, and feeling anxiety because and depression maybe because you have remorse of a past situation, and feeling maybe that you are always going to get disappointment after disappointment because it's a loop. Now, in your finances, it could be that you're fearing of loss or failure, or something that is, collapse with the tower in your finances. So I feel like, it could stall action, financial action, or let's say if there is a financial opportunity to gain more money, then it could fail you because, and it could stall you because you fear of failure, you fear of losing, and you are not taking a risk. And I feel like you're scared with the devil in here to take a risk. Oh, sorry. And in your relationships, so that means that the source is worried or fearing of the relationship, of past experience, of lack of confidence, of internal battling. Basically, being negative in your own mind, in your own thoughts about, will it work out? Is it okay for me to be who I am? Is it okay for me to say what I want? Because the Nine of the Swords is about the communication. So maybe you need to express yourself more, frequently in relationships, in order for you to be more clear with yourself and be more clear with the environment, and stand on your own. That way you will gain confidence, and that way you won't feel like it's always about, to collapse, and you won't fear of being in a relationship or handling relationships overall in your life. Now, the tower here with what can you learn from it? So in the personal, the tower is all about um, things that the universe pushing us to do in a form of chaos. Now, chaos sometimes could be a good surprise, okay? But sometimes, most of the times, it's not a good surprise because it's a surprise and no one likes surprises. I don't, personally, I don't know a lot of people that like surprises in their life. People like to be prepared. So, you know, what can you learn from the tower in your personal life? Sometimes, changes, abrupt changes. There are, opportunities to self growth, to introspection, and to basically build new foundations. Now, in your finances, it could be that you can learn about obligation to learn about finances. Maybe you need to be more prepared, because the tower is someone that something hits them. So maybe you feel in your finances that you are always going to be surprised of some bill or of some unexpected expense or unexpected bill that is going to be you know surprising you, and you're not going to be able to face it, or that you fear of maybe taking a risk because you fear like if you put your money in this situation, then you are not going to learn from it. It's only going to make it worse. It's only going to make it, it's like a cycle. It's only going to make you anxiety. It's only going to make you feel sorry that you've done this. And I feel like what you can learn from the tower moment in your finances is that, sometimes there is a good financial surprises, and sometimes if you don't want to be surprised financially, you need to be more obligated to learn the flexibility and to be in your own resilient, to discover your own resilient. And the most part is to plan your finances, and that way that you know that you always have money on the side, and you can take is risk from time to time. In your relationships, I feel that you can learn from it that in all, we have crisis in relationships, and it could expose things that matter and help you build stronger foundation. And maybe then you can take off your mask or your shield, or you're taking off your control basically, and peel off parts of you so you can be more transparent with the other side, and be more attached more than detached, and be more in the situation with your heart in your relationships. With the judgment day, you know how can you heal, how can you integrate it all? So in your personal life, I feel like there is a part of you that needs healing. um, Taking responsibility of your life, acknowledge the mistakes and remove blame. Maybe you live with a sense of blame, of shame. So there is a healing part that you need to do in your personal life. In your finances is the understanding that success and failures are part of the learning and progress that you experience. And be more compassionate with yourself. In your relationships, it's taking more responsibility of your part of the relationship, instead of maybe looking at other parts that the other person did. And to learn from mistakes from the past, because the judgment is all about the past resurfacing, and we need to face it. So maybe you are walking away from things that no longer serves you, and maybe you still think about the past, and now there is an opportunity for you with the shadow work to really claim your part in this situation or situations that you took part of, and basically learn from the mistakes and release anger, release disappointment, and heal. Okay, it's all about healing. With the devil card in here, so what kind of strength, inner strength or gift, spiritual gift, you should claim and receive from this process? So in your personal life, it's the power of handling with your passion, with your desires, maybe even to let go, let loose of what is stolen you, let go of fear. Sorry, let go of the feeling that you are bound to something, that something is holding you back, that maybe there is an outside factors that is maybe bounding you or stopping you from doing things, when it's all about you in this reading. It's not about something from the outside, it's something from the inside. So in your finances, it's the ability to understand and to recognize and to break patterns of behavior that is not good for you, that is hurting you, that is toxic for you, and maybe limited your success, limited your finances and limited the success and your finances. Yes, okay, sorry, I got it all mixed out. So basically, things that limited finance and success. Okay. In your relationships, the power to maybe observe, realize what is not healthy in the relationships that you are having in your life. Okay, demand fair treatment. Maybe cut court with what is no longer serving you, but to not repeat the cycle again and again, to really, really understand why are you attracting these toxic people, toxic situation in your life, and to cut it for once and for all. So let's move on to the seventh card, that is Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups it's all about offering, it's all about soulmate, it's all about the past. But let's see if we can dive even deeper. So what is the next step, or what is the path that is waiting for you when we pass forward? So once you do this healing and shadow side, in your personal life, there is how can I say it, connection to your experience, a positive experience from the past. So let's say you have some experience from the past that you recall as good ones. You can take those experience and relive it, learning from the past, and that will give you more self-confidence to get ahead in life, because once we have good experience, we no longer have anxiety, we no longer have fear of losing, fear of lack, fear of what happened in the past. So basically, to stick to things from the past that served you well, that you felt accomplished, that you felt compassion and loved, and to copy paste it to things that you want to do in the future, and to see how is affecting your stability, how is it affecting your sense of security, and in your finances. I feel that to use the experience from the past to create new success, So again, it's on the base. It's the same lines, okay? It's taking something that worked for you in the past and relive it to future experience, future success, financial success. Okay, and in your relationships is um, to maybe. How can I want to put it down? To strengthen your connections by good memories, by love, by support, by mutual support. So again, I feel like all of this reading is about your confidence and self-confidence, moving from self-confidence for feeling maybe hurt and shame, or maybe feeling like you need to be bound to something, and maybe circles that are repeating in your life, and find out why this toxicity finds you, not to be bound to your temptations and things that is toxic for you. It's all combined into one area in your life, and it's confident. So once you can heal this place and use things that work for you in the past, you can relive it into the future, in the present, in the future. Wow, Taurus, this is amazing. I feel like a really major breakthrough for you, and I hope that gave you an insight. And well, let me know down in the comments. I wish you well, and I'll see you in the next one.